we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. And taken down just shy of the 40. The Cowboys at 11-2 now. And they've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Second down and 3. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack. And it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Prescott now from the 50. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Now Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Left side, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 there for 10 yards. So that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Dancing to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Richardson. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And it's taken in at the 9. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. They'll try to throw now. Prescott out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Prescott now. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. We're scoreless after 1. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Rolling to his right. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. On 2nd and goal. Prescott. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air. Unfortunately, fell away from the defense because the offense is able to grab that one. That's a short little jaunt into the end zone because...
And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. First and 10, it's Richardson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And now here come the Cowboys. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The slot man in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A first down throw for Prescott. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Tolbert. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. They had 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Micah Parsons in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Richardson. That is incomplete. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Osa Odigizua with the effort there to earn the sack. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. 3rd and long for Richardson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 40. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jabril Cox coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Now they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Lions football to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that move becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And this one is incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Touchdown, Cowboys! Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Richardson. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. That one a first down pickup of 8.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here's Freiermuth again. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. They'll try and run the option. Powering forward. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Inside give to Davis. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go again with Davis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business in the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Prescott, back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
What's the deal, y'all?
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Another shot now for this Lions offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, that's just unusual.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Richardson shotgun on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete.
But the passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And take it right on the 30. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
action. Prescott.
This throw left side is caught by Tolbert.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Up the middle to Davis. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. First down, Prescott. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw, Prescott.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Davis. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the 1st down, close it out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Partner, my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
The Lions turned away on 4th down. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. A first down carry for Davis. And a short gain down to about the 33. A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety. Prescott on play action. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back.
And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott.
Left side to Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just got to give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him now. They tend to leave him in.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Richardson looking to throw.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Taking it about the 16.
Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Play action now, Prescott. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
Well, Parker, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Hurts throwing right away. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown finding room at midfield.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route. And the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat. And then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
And exactly how fast was he going? According to Next Gen Stats, 21.7 miles per hour.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
This will be caught once again by Brown.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
DeAndre Swift with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring
and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his third touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
Stroud sets up the play action.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
The limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
Stroud on third down now.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Here's Ward to return.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
Well, let's shine the spotlight on the former Georgia Bulldog, DeAndre Swift, who's set to begin this next drive.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized. football, you've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 37-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts, open man, and it's out. He put it on the carpet, and the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Stroud to throw it. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here we go. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Stroud. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Pierce. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Play action. Here's Stroud. Finds his man. It's John Mechie. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. They'll go play action here with Stroud. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. John Mechie from 21 yards away. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And some room. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Houston set to take over. This offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Stroud coming right back after the pick-6.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. This ball caught by Mechie.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Caught left side by Mechie. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. On 2nd down, it's Stroud.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending?
I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Over the middle, complete. It's Brown.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
This is Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense.